Oh my gosh. People, this is for you. What? Okay, calm down, cat, calm down. I have 2 amazing giveaways and they are for you, and it's thanks to an amazing supporter on my channel for this generous giveaway sponsor. I am gonna add on 1 more for the members of our luxury live show. So that's like 3, but that's gonna be a special one, and I'm gonna get the members to decide what they want, because they're like, we don't want this, we don't want that, we want this. So yeah, I'll work it out with the members, so there'll be 1 specially for the members, but these 2 will be on my public channel. So oh my gosh, the condition for me to do this giveaway is for me to hit 25,000 on this channel. So we're not far away. If you're not subscribed, I do hope you're subscribed. Get your friends, get your family to subscribe so that we hit this 25,000 and we do this giveaway. So let me show you what they are, at least for these 2, and then the 3rd item for the members, I guess on the actually giveaway video, I will share it, and then we'll have a little bit of time to do that giveaway. Let's do this one first, because wow, I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm shocked. Okay, so it's an SLG. I said, well, I think this would be a nice giveaway, and this is one of the giveaways that I will do on the channel when I hit 25,000. It's the mini pochette. This is brand new. This was just bought from the store yesterday. So it is a fresh piece from the boutique. This is the Damier Ebene mini pochette, and this one is made in France. Oh, this is so beautiful with the red interior lining. I know these are not only hard to get or hard to come by, they are expensive as well right now. So this is gonna make such an amazing 25,000 gift. So yay! So this is the first one. Let me show you the second one. I was planning to do a Luxe Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, which is actually the second part of this video. So if you stay on, you'll watch that chit chat. This is the look that I did. So I finished that and I came back here because you don't want to see like an unruly face to do this really exciting sharing. So okay, the next is this. It's a little smaller, but I think this is also super special. It is such a classic piece that I know a lot of you are gonna love, because I love it as well. God, oh my gosh, it makes me feel like getting one again. It kind of makes me feel like I need this back in my life. This is the clay. I've given the gray version, the graphite version away, and very early on I gave something like this away as well. So here it is again. This is a piece that a lot of people love. Super easy to use. Oh my gosh, so shiny, people, so shiny. Look, oh my gosh. 25,000, we are less than 3,000 subscribers away. That's not far. So if you share this channel, you share my page, you share my content, I would really appreciate it, and we can get there faster so I can do this giveaway for all of you. There's no tricks, there's not gonna be some kind of quiz, you know, nothing like that. Just the usual of how I usually do my giveaways. So I actually just gave away a passport holder. Yeah, a passport holder to a members in one of the giveaways. So yeah, you got it. So you can share that it's a real giveaway. This is not like, I know, I've read some blogs that say that, does these YouTubers give away the real thing? Yeah, we do, okay. It's a lot of work because we need to find you, send it to you, and all of that. So this is truly amazing. Oh my gosh. Of course, the members get a double dip on this as well, yeah? So if you're a member, you get a double dip. So anyway, thank you again so much for these items. 25,000 is what I'm gonna try and achieve. That is the requirement given to me by my followers, like 25,000, you do this, okay? Like, okay, subscribe, and then yeah, let's get on to the second part of this video, which is a little Luxe Chit Chat and Get Ready With Me. I put my moisturizer. I'm gonna talk about the second part of this video. So the first part, I've already explained the giveaway, which, wow, I am so blessed to know this amazing subscriber, friend, follower, supporter is just, oh, I don't know, just amazing. So anyway, that is for you. I really hope that when I hit that milestone, I will do this giveaway. I definitely feel like it's a possibility, just that, you know, we want it to be faster, right? So that we can get there and I can share that amazing giveaway to all of you. So for this part, ooh, like smashed in my face. So for this part of the video, I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on and then talk about this topic. Thinking about downsizing because of security. So let's talk about it today and yeah, put a little bit of makeup on. I'm gonna like try and dig out some of my older palettes. So this is the Natasha Denona Gold palette, one of my favorite palettes. I am kinda thinking about buying the Natasha Denona 28 pan palette, the blue-green palette, which is one of her first palettes. I've been thinking about it. It's not that I need a large palette, but I don't know, I really love the green colors in that palette, but it's expensive, so it's like $200 over for an eyeshadow palette. It's a lot of money. It's not that I'm not a makeup artist, I just love eyeshadow, so kinda. So anyway, because of that, I just felt inspired to use this palette, and we'll see if I need it. I've been really enjoying this. So, okay, let me share this feeling that I am feeling right now. Traveling away from home and the fear of a break-in and you lose all your things. I have been thinking about that more lately, and it's kind of making me want to downsize my collection. I have already downsized my collection and I have sort of made it even more tight. I only have a few pieces of expensive items, which is my Birkin, my Kelly, and okay, maybe 2 of my Chanel handbags. But otherwise, I don't really have a very large collection anymore. If I were to be, you know, touch wood, be very unfortunate for such a occasion, I think some of my older handbags, like my really like old Speedy LV 25, which is so ratty, which I actually retired. If I lose that, I won't, you know, it'll be sad, but it won't be as traumatic as I lose my really expensive new items. So because I'm starting to travel a bit more, I have security in my house, I have safety, you know, I even put some of my very expensive things with friends and family when I go away for a very long period. But despite all of that, I am starting to question whether or not I want to have that kind of worry clogging up my head and clogging up my thoughts, because when I'm away from home, I'm always thinking about my home. What really sparked my thinking process was a conversation that I had with my mom. I was telling her, I said, look, should go and visit your son in America and stay there for months, like 2-3 months. You're retired, you're having the time of your life, you know, don't go for a couple of weeks, endure like 18 hours here, 24-hour flight, and then just spend a couple of weeks there and come home. And my mom said this to me. She's like, oh, I cannot be away from the home so long. You know, I have to take care of the house. And it just felt so constricting. For her perspective, it's because the house is old, and you know, in Malaysia it rains a lot, so sometimes, you know, you get leaks through the house, or if the leaks are bad, it might cause a trip in the house, you know, electricity and maybe animals, you know, rats and all that, you know, the food in the house. For her, it is that kind of worry. But because of that conversation with my mom, I started to reflect back on my own belongings in the house. And yes, like I said earlier, I have downsized, so I could effectively bring those items with me, and it doesn't take up a lot of my luggage space. You know, it's only a Birkin and a Kelly and all of that. I could bring it along and leave the things that, you know, touch wood, if anything bad happens, I wouldn't feel so stressed. But it made me wonder if maybe I should just downsize to only a handful of bags where I can truly manage security and I can truly manage this fear of loss. I have like how many I have like 12 functional, workable handbags. I still have those that are retired that I don't really use very much, like my Speedy and my Palermo. I don't think the heartache will be very bad if that happens to those 2 bags. But for the rest of them, overall, I do love all my handbags. You know, I love the bags from my brothers, and also having a lot of belongings has made me wonder if I should downsize, not for money and not for getting back my funds. It's not so much of that, but it's the peace of mind and, being more free and not so constrained with the belongings and the worry back home when I'm trying to enjoy myself on a long holiday. It really sparked this thinking process, and I'm wondering if any of you have gone through this. What do you do actually? What do you do to manage this kind of fear? You can do everything, right? We can prepare the house, security, cameras, etc. We can do that, and we can have friends to come and check the place. These are things that we can actively do. But do we want to do that? Do you actually want to create this kind of additional worry and fear and setup to protect things that are just material? I don't know, I thought about it, and in some way I came to the conclusion that I don't really want to do it anymore. I want to keep my collection so manageable that I could just pack everything up in a single carry-on suitcase, and that's it. So if anything spills out from that suitcase, those items should be gone or shouldn't even be there in the first place. I don't know. It really made me wonder whether having this larger collection, yes, it's fun, it's great, but when things are not the best and bad things happen, it's actually very heartbreaking for something that's so material and costs so much money, and you think they're your investments, but truly it is troubling. Now, if I made the decision that I wanted to downsize my collection and make it so safety manageable that I could pack everything in a single suitcase, I would only keep my Birkin. That's only one Birkin. I will only keep my Kelly, my Chanel Classic Flap. I may only keep my Caramel, and I think I'll let everything else go. And then I would keep all my jewelry, because that is manageable, right? I can keep everything in a single box. I can remove all the packaging. I don't need to keep all these giant Cartier boxes, and put it in one single box. And that would be all the jewelry that I have. The really expensive jewelry, the ones that I can, that means a lot to me, I will keep only those in a single box, maximum 2 boxes, and then just a few of my watches. I think that would be more than enough for me to be very happy with, and just to feel safe. May not be the most fashionable, but I would be able to use all those items with most of my clothing. Not the trendiest, but at least they are versatile and they are timeless, and I can, they are very valuable to me. So yeah, I think that's how I would go about it. Downsize to a really tight size. I can't keep it in the check-in luggage, right? Because if you're traveling and you have to check in, you don't want to be checking in your Birkin into the airport or to the plane. So I have actually tested this out. When I travel, I do bring along my more expensive handbags with me. So my check-in luggage, my hand carry luggage can actually fit 3 handbags and my boxes for my jewelry, and then the 4th handbag I can carry. I can actually put all 4 handbags in my carry-on luggage, but it's just a little tight and I don't really want to squish everything together. But yeah, 3 handbags is it's perfect size, and it can put at the corners and the sides. So I have actually tested it out, and I have actually executed it, so I know that 4 is a good number for these bags that I've selected. But yeah, I don't know, it just came to my mind, would I actually do it? Who knows, right? I am in a different mindset this year. I don't know whether it's by choice or by force. And I say force is because of Hermes. When I started my journey, I didn't realize how transformative it can be to the mindset, where patience is a virtue. You can't get any bag anytime you want. My funds are channeled to Hermes. And by force, because even if I want the handbag, I have to wait. Another reason why by force is because everything in every other brand is so expensive and it's so difficult to get. So it's kind of also making me want to change my mindset. Okay, fine, I don't want it. I don't want to chase for it. Then that's it. So I'll buy things that is available to me And if I like it, I'll get it. And if there's also a space. So my mindset is shifting for that, but by force, because of the brands are just so difficult to get everything. So though part of me feels like if I were to reduce my collection so significantly, I know those items will be almost impossible or hard to get back. But what I get back out of it is a peace of mind that I can truly manage my collection, and I can travel with my collection, and I can keep it so tight that it's always close to me if I need to, and I can, I can sort of make it work, and I don't have the fear of traveling and leaving it somewhere behind. When my collection was significantly larger, I definitely felt a lot of fear when I left the house. I would worry about my jumbo, my boy bag, my my Birkin Gold, which I used to have. I would worry about those bags. And when I come home, I felt a sense of relief that I'm at home. My bags are with me, my stuff is with me. And it felt quite liberating when I started to downsize my collection. Now I can almost just see everything very quickly. And downsizing felt quite liberating because now I feel like I have less worry on my shoulders. I didn't think of it that way when I was downsizing. When I was downsizing that time, it was really to recuperate the funds to buy other things, or recuperate, like sell 3 bags to recuperate 1 bag to get 1 bag, which is the Kellys and the Birkins. But now it's come to a point where I feel so much lighter in the sense that I don't have to worry about those other bags that I have. I still have a lot of things, a lot of handbags. I still have a lot of, precious items. But I wonder, if I were to really keep it so tight, that could it be I could be even more free? Comment down below if any of you have gone through a downsizing, initiative because you felt that you wanted to have more control over your collection out of safety. Not so much of downsizing because you wanted to recuperate the money, but more of another reason, which is, what the topic is today, about keeping the collection tight and safe. I'm curious to know if any of you have done that and what really sparked the initiative for you to do that. Was it a tragedy that you had, or just something, maybe something happened to a friend, then you decided, okay. There was a story in Singapore, I think about a couple of months ago. There is this really famous actress who became an investment banker. I think her place was robbed, and she's really, really rich. Okay, so investment banking and actress, and so she had a lot of very expensive things in her house, and she was in Paris. I think she was living there. She got robbed, and she was obviously traumatized, because obviously her stuff is 100 times more expensive, but still, it's not really apples to apples comparison. But still, that was something that I was like, wow, if that can happen to her, things like that. And then, of course, I think a year ago, there was that situation with Tamara. That also sparked some conversation on security and safety and, luxury items. To a certain extent, my mom was the nudge for this third time of thinking about it. The conversation with her was slightly different, but it was also the worry of home when you're away. So anyway, I would love to hear, how did it spark your initiative to downsize when it comes to security? And if you didn't, despite it, what steps did you take to kind of alleviate that stress, if there is any? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I am done. I'm going to put a little bit, this is like the Westman Atelier Baby Cheek Blush Sticks, which you can also use and give your lips a bit of color, so it will match your cheeks. So this is a really convenient way. I don't know if I like it on my lips, but if I'm lazy like today, it can work. That's the end of my little Luxe Chit Chat, and get ready with me. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up as well as subscribe, because we are going to 25,000 so that we can do this giveaway. Share this video, share it to your friends, get your friends to subscribe as well so that we can reach there quickly and get this giveaway out there. So yeah, I am going to add on, so it's going to be amazing. Thank you again to my supporter for these items. It's been a blessing to know you, truly. So yeah, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!